generations, women have been told that success is a competition, that there's only room for one at the top. But the theme Give to Gain challenges that thinking. It suggests that when women open doors for others, when they share knowledge, networks, and platforms, everyone rises. I sat down with three women who are doing exactly that. As a Member of Parliament representing Clapham and Brixton Hill, Belle Ribeiro Addy has consistently used her voice to advocate for racial justice, women's rights and economic equality. But she says that the rights of women still have a long way to go.
I'd like to get to a place where we have been able to deliver on some of the things that we've talked about in terms of women. So I'm thinking about violence against women and girls. I'm thinking about the financial burden that a lot of women have to bear. So for me, I think to gain a sense of achievement in those areas, being able to influence policy change, debate, anything that makes it easier, particularly reflecting on that this International Women's Month. The reality is, if you lift up women, you lift up a whole community.
For Ribeiro Addy, giving means making sure the next generation doesn't have to fight the same battles alone. Born to Ghanaian parents and raised in the UK, Abena Opongasari has built a reputation of one of Westminster's sharpest voices. She understands the cost of exclusion and the power of collective progress.
I always say, particularly to women, don't forget where you came from and don't pull the ladder up for other women. So, you know, the opportunities that came to you, make sure you are also, you know, returning those opportunities. And it's something stems from when I was chair of the Women's Network in our party, when we were doing training courses, we'll specifically look at people that were applying, not just about how they wanted to make themselves great, we're also looking to see that they'll put in their applications things that they would do to help others as well. Because you don't want to help those people and then they just close the door for other people, because that's never going to help us break that glass ceiling, in my view.
For Opongasari, giving is strategic. It's about ensuring women aren't just present in power structures, but shaping them. Across the diaspora, platforms matter, and few platforms have celebrated African women's excellence like Women for Africa. Founder Tolo Onikbanjo created the initiative to spotlight achievement, from business and media to humanitarian work. Her philosophy is simple: visibility creates opportunity. When you give women recognition, you give them leverage, and that leverage turns into investment, influence, and impact.
If you look at how Women for Africa started, it started with women telling me their stories, because I was a hairdresser, self-employed. So you're sat on the seat and I'm doing your hair, you're telling me stories. And the stories that these women were telling me were inspiring. And I thought to myself, other people need to hear these stories. And that's how basically Women for Africa came about, recognizing and hearing that the ordinary woman is actually doing extraordinary things. She might not realize it, but her just speaking about it is allowing other people to realize that this is something that is inspiring me, it's impacting me.
For Tola, giving women their flowers is not ceremonial, it's catalytic. Across politics, business, and the creative arts, in fact, all sectors, the message is clear. Giving doesn't diminish power, it multiplies it. When women mentor, collaborate, and advocate, they build ecosystems of opportunity. And perhaps that's the real gain, not just individual success, but collective progress. On International Women's Day, these women remind us that leadership isn't about climbing alone. It's about reaching back and bringing others with you. For News Central, I'm Afua Hagan.